Finally made it to the Miller Industries plant where I get to see my brand new $1 million rotator. So you see to the right of me, you see, I mean, dozens upon dozens of tow trucks, and you got more this way. This entire plant, this Miller Industries, is home of the largest wrecker manufacturer in the world. And I will be getting a super behind the scenes tour, I guess, of the factory, the inner workings, a progress update on my truck. Let's meet up with Josh Lovelace, my tour guide today, and get to it. We're at the Miller factory, and I'm here with Josh Lovelace. What's up, Josh?
How's it going, everybody?
And this is the Miller Industries factory, the largest tow manufacturer right here in the U.S. The largest tow manufacturer in the U.S. or the world?
Largest towing and recovery equipment manufacturer in the world.
In the world. And this is behind the scenes. This is all tow truck parts. Wait, I'm not the tour guide. You're the tour guide.
I'm the tour guide, but you're doing a good job so far. So this is a racking system that we put in a few years ago. It allowed us to gain roughly 80,000 square foot in storage. These racks move back and forth.
80,000 square feet. Oh yeah, I remember when my dad, they told me they go back and forth. They're on a system, a railing system right here.
Correct. This allowed us to get rid of one off-site warehouse for storage. So we're going basically just where the wreckers start, and we'll go all the way through to where they finish. So where we're walking into is large wrecker weld. Everything comes into us as a steel plate kit, and then we actually put it into the jigs, weld it together, and it becomes the part that you know as subframes, underlifts, recovery booms, crossbars.
It smells so good. Nothing like the smell of welding in the morning, man.
Essence of welding. All the little components, parts and pieces are built in here. Control stations, underlifts, fork adapters, chain hook.
Oh yeah.
Here's one of our robots that helps us weld the turret.
Oh yeah, that's cool, dude.
So that'll rotate 360 degrees so you can get it all angles.
Incredible.
1075 inner.
This would be on the inside of Big Flipper right here. Alex's design truck right there. That's how it looks raw on the inside. Let me see. Oh, that's so cool. Everything's like automated over here. The amount of automation is insane.
Well, the automation is not meant to replace a human. It's meant to augment. So everything that's welded then comes through the sandblast, and that's what you see here. It's on a trolley system. We hang all the parts and they go through a sandblast first. So all the scaling.
That giant room right there?
Yep. So all the scaling you see here, once it goes through this process, it'll be completely gone.
Amazing.
Our cup of glass media is right there on that corner of the house.
Here's the sandblast media.
Ooh. Excellent. Sure, you do not want to go in there when it's on. Thank you.
This is what it looks like after it's sandblasted.
That was raw, and this is after the sandblast. This is so cool. This is what's mounted on top of the bed. It goes wee woo, wee woo.
Then every component, once it's blasted, comes through a paint process. So every single component is painted before it's assembled. It goes along this trolley system here.
See up there? They got a trolley system that runs all the way up top to go to the different stages.
Here are the painted
there you
parts.
go. And these are painted. I'm guessing painted according to a customer specification?
Correct. Go in this door here, and this is assembly. So you have sub-assemblies on the left here, which are valve bodies, control stations, outriggers, outrigger boxes.
Oh
The
yeah.
sub-assemblies get brought over, and they get installed on the subframes. So this is where the wrecker starts to take shape.
Yeah, I can already see this is the rear.
Correct.
You would drop it down.
So this would be a
35 ton?
This would probably be a 35 ton.
Good, just from the back, looks like a 35. Oh, man.
Then here we've got a rotator. You've got the ring gear there, the hydraulic swivel there.
This is what a rotator looks like. raw naked.
Very
With
naked. This is the birth of a rotator.
Is this going to be a 40 or 50?
This is going to be a 50.
So this is Hulk. This is what my truck looks like, completely raw before everything is put on. The most basic inner workings of it. No, I want to see what this is what the inside of the turret looks like. But you guys have never seen that. Impressive. Awesome. Oh yeah, now it's getting way more complete. Oh, looks like a statewide truck.
Now it's now it's starting to take shape.
I'm geeking out so hard.
This is going to be a 40 ton. So 40 ton, 4-stage rear outriggers.
This is how my outrigger system was currently set up. I always talk about how it being split. You see how it's not connected right here? They're independent. So this can go down, in and out. And the front part is what I'm getting on Hulk 2.0 on the front and the back. Oh, you can really see how the 5-degree tilt works when you look at it like this.
Yep.
It'll travel through here. Sweet. Don't forget the hammer.
And here's another truck getting ready for final assembly. This is going to be
1075. This is a big flipper. It's crazy how similar the 75 and the 50 ton look raw, but you could tell right away just from the cylinders.
Correct.
The cylinders absolutely dwarf that.
Then it gets even more noticeable when you put a boom on it.
Oh yeah.
And the boom for this one is sitting right here.
Well, this is a 75 ton rotator boom. It's already got the inner one inside of it? Yep.
Yep.
Sweet.
And this is what it looks like when it's complete, ready to be installed on a chassis.
Congratulations to Headingers. I hope I pronounced that right.
I think you got it right. That's one of our distributors.
Well, if I had like 10 million subscribers and I was super rich off YouTube, I'd buy it and have you guys build it and leave it like this. And put like, you know, plexiglass over it just to have.
Just to have it, yep.
Just to have it right there. Like that.
This is what it looks like. This is what we need to take to an elementary school for show a truck day.
Oh, kids will go crazy.
So now we'll go to where they get installed.
Whoa, now the trucks are like there. Oh, what is that?
That's an M100.
Oh, crap. That's an M100. That boom should be illegal. It's so huge. It's ridiculous. That's an M100 right there, guys. Being built. Dude, the 75 ton makes, you know, my 50 ton looks small, but this just looks crazy. And that's how a M100 looks like behind the scenes, raw. Got it. Don't want to fall. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This one's bought already?
This one is, yeah,
I'm assuming they're not made until they're ordered,
that's correct.
just because they're so freaking huge and custom.
Each one is custom built. So now we're going to take you to your truck.
Now we're going to see the famous Hulk 2.0.
Is that what you're going to name it?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if you remember Superior Toe.
Yeah.
Chris, Kirk's brother and all that. Remember his paint jobs are really iconic, pinstripe blue and white. Like,
yeah.
My dad bought a few of them and kept that original
Kept that
color.
scheme.
No wrap, just that scheme.
Yep.
We were thinking of going back to that. My dad got permission from that. They're like BFFs. They talk all the time.
Right.
So he asked him, hey, would you mind if I borrow that for Hulk 2.0? And he said, no, not at all.
Sure.
So we're debating on that or keeping Hulk like the same wrap or very similar
To what?
to what I have now.
What you have now? I don't
Just
know.
because it's so recognizable, like people associate me with that. It's what got me my channel. It'd just be like a crying shame to throw that all away. We don't know. It's up in the air.
Right.
And what truck is this with the black roof and white body and black accents, I wonder? Dude, that looks like a truck in the yard right now. This is so insane. I mean, can you not instantly tell it's a Pepe's truck? This is Hulk 2.0. All this time I've been talking about Hulk 2.0 for years. Well, not really years. Josh, do you remember when we placed an order for this? Because in my head, I feel like I've been talking about Hulk 2.0 for like 2 years.
I can tell you.
I know there was a shortage and people were backed up and it was crazy. I feel at this point people didn't believe me that we have this thing on order, and I was just...
It exists, I promise.
And it starts. And it's not a 389. Rest in peace to the 389. This new look grew on me though.
Oh, it's a good looking truck.
I mean, the 389 is iconic, but our entire fleet is Peterbilt 389s. So this is my Hulk 2.0, and this is the big deal. The main reason. Let me just kick this off my neck. So this is what we call a dual H-beam. You see the outrigger setup right here? And if you go to the rear, it does not have the split outrigger system. It's one piece. That's what you call a dual H-beam. And it'll tilt 5 degrees in either direction, which I've used so many times in my videos to like overcome, like if you're parallel next to a high curb on one side, so you don't have to do all that cribbing. But look at this monster. This is called the HHU, right?
HHU.
Underlift.
Hitchhiker underlift.
I always thought it was heavy underlift. And this is the boxes for Hulk 2.0. So all this, I mean, it's just plug and play, right? You just mount it and it's done.
Correct. What he's doing, he's putting the H-beam box back on right now. And the hydraulics are plumbed. We plumbed them this morning.
Oh, it's going up and down right now. So they're just doing all the plumbing and the boxes, but this is my truck, guys. Near completion. So I know you guys work crazy fast here. How long does it take to put the box on and then plumb everything?
This truck will be done and ready for pickup within 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks. Holy snaps. On my favorite holiday, Halloween. 2 to 3 weeks.
And these are all going to be test fit to make sure that everything fits properly. We have the proper gaps.
Is this military?
This is a municipality. Not sure where it's going.
I was gonna say mainly because of the colors, and I haven't seen that setup in a long time.
It's going to New York.
I have a sleeper now. I don't know if you made it to the convention, but there's a company called Easy Pete, and they customize like the inside of everything.
Oh, for the interior. So if you wanted Pepe's embroidered there.
I don't know about how customized, but I took pictures of a truck that they had on display. Let's jump inside this baby. Wow. Again, every single truck in our fleet is a Peterbilt, right? A 389 specifically. So whether you see Alex's point of view driving Flipper, or mine driving this, or when I jump in my dad's truck, or any of the tractors, that Joe will show up in, or Dave's truck, they all look like the same. They got that classic flat look. Well, my dad opted to keep that as much as possible. You can't get the 389 anymore, pretty much. They're done. They're all like, going to be rare and collectibles, hopefully in the future. This is the new 5 Series. And I have like an electronic, it's not touchscreen, but it's an electronic screen. We got the gauges right in here. We opted for that instead of the dash. Just not a fan of the built-in truck navigation and dashes. I use my phone and CarPlay anyway, so we prefer the gauge look. It just looks cooler too, right? I mean, that's digital of course, but this is a classic look right here with the wood grain all polished and nice. And you guys just remember this video, the Hulk 2.0, before we get it back to the Pepe's yard, what it looks like. because this thing is going to be so freaking tricked out. I have so many plans for the back here, for like a mobile Mac YouTube studio, for live streaming, for live editing, just to take this channel to the absolute next level. Oh man, I gotta take pictures and send to my dad. He's been dying waiting for this. Normally he accompanies me, but because this was also at the tow show and the tow museum weekend, I've been filming non-stop doing that, guys. It was something that I just did with the family. This is the truck. I have auxiliary cables there, the 2 main winches up there, and there's my beefy deck winch that come out of there, and that's it. But you guys see what I'm capable of lifting now? This allows me to lift what I currently lift, if not a little bit more, but just more stable. You know how I always have that rear flex in the rear where the front outrigger is still stable on the ground, but the back kind of looks a bit twisted? So I'm gonna stop this here. This was the behind the scenes at the Miller factory. I get my own personal tour. You usually do when you order a truck. I got a little bit extra and I get to meet the higher ups as well. But this is like tow truck heaven, man. Like literally where the magic happens. There's a reason Miller's at the top and the #1. And the reason why we're so loyal to them. When you know damn well there's, you know, the other competitors courting us all the time. 2 to 3 weeks. And this thing comes back to Los Angeles. I'm thinking of actually driving it back myself from Tennessee to Los Angeles and doing a cool like live stream, maybe stop and visit people on the route back home. Since I got a sleeper, why not? Well, who knows, guys. Thank you again to Josh Lovelace for the tour. He used to he built Dave's rotator when he used to do this part. Next time you see this truck, it's gonna be completely different. And then just to show you how near completion it is. Shane, I had the camera off earlier, but you're the one that built this one, right?
Well, I tried. It's not all me, man. I just do hydraulics.
So this is Shane.
I just make sure it runs. But those guys behind me is who builds it. Those are the hard workers right back there.
Did you do the final touches, like when you were showing me on the outrigger, right? Like the little tweaks and
yeah, I just
put your eyes on it to make sure everything's smooth.
I try to make sure everything, like you said, smooth and operational, and make sure the customer's going to like it. If I don't like it, I know you won't.
What's the capacity on the deck?
Say it again.
The capacity on the deck
is a 50,000.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
50,000, baby. A 50,000 pound deck winch.
Oh, the little small ones are the 30 up there, but those are
auxiliaries. Sometimes I'll use them as a catch or something if I'm using the 2 mains.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to put them all the way at the end of the boom and do like a 4-part pick, like
that's a good idea.
Random stuff like that. Or I'll drop it down to the outrigger. You know how you have the shackle right here?
Yeah.
Drop it down to the outrigger and use it as a spike.
Okay.
For different things.
I'm learning something new then. I like it.
You should watch the channel then, man.
What's that? What channel you got?
Pepe's Towing.
Pepe's Towing, okay.
That's all we do is just heavy duty recoveries. Tractor
that's
trailers and buses and mixers and construction equipment that
I'll get
crashes into houses, falls off on freeways, hits bridges.
Yeah.
We do the worst of the worst, man.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Hence the need for all these rotators and the heavy iron.
They're made solid. It's all of those guys, like those 2 young boys back there. If you get a chance to talk to them, that's the one who sets the unit up on top, gets it perfectly centered. Those are the masterminds. I'm just
You know, you can tell because the way they're dressed.
they're working.
When you're dressed like that with wrenches and you're doing stuff, I'm like, yeah, those guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're good kids. They're good guys. They're good guys. They're definitely the guys you want. That's the ones that do all the work. Get it off the bench.
Here's my underlip. cannot get over this, man. How cool is the black and white though? A lot of people at the tow show, because if you're watching this video by now, you probably have, you know, seen all my live from this weekend. It just happened yesterday and the day before. But a lot of people had stopped me, you know, when they do the public tour version of this, saying, hey man, I seen your truck, it looks beautiful, congratulations. And I always ask, how do you know it's my truck? Does it say like a giant Pepe's plaque? They said no, because of the black roof, because of the black and the white. Wow. Oh yeah. So we're just testing all the different levers. You can hear it. You see the boom going up. Actually, let me get on this side. That is what's up.
It goes up a lot further. It's just a ceiling.
Oh, trust me, I know. Just doing a quick 360 because I know what my truck looks like as it goes up, as it goes down, as it rotates. It feels very foreign in the sense to see this one, but it's gonna be my new baby. I'll show you a bit more with the this box open, this door open. I mean I can't give it too much away about my plans. I'm gonna go way beyond just customizing the lights inside and the upholstery.
We set the unit. What questions you got?
This is his truck right here.
Also, man, you just told me you guys had a big party in getting this thing near completion, so thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
I told him too, because he said though, you two guys were the ones that are like the masterminds and said, you know how I could tell already? Because the way you're dressed. You guys with wrenches and stuff dressed like that, that means you know damn well what you're doing.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
The unit on the truck,
You got any questions?
you got to take care
I
of.
have to answer for you.
Man, I wish I did. I mean, my current one is identical. It's a 50-ton, a 2020, but I have the 4-stage instead of this. That's the main reason for the upgrade, is the dual H-beam. You know what? I do have one quick question, because I've heard anywhere from 10 to 20 to 25 is high, but how much difference does it make having the dual H-beam versus the 4-stage rear, like, you know, lifted on the side?
Oh, that would be more of an Isaiah question.
You guys are more in the actual physical building part.
Yeah, that's more of an assembly question.
I could probably answer that for you.
Yeah, I'd like to get that on film.
So a dual H-beam 50-ton rotator versus a 4-stage rear 50-ton rotator.
What I currently have, what I'm getting.
You currently have a 4-stage, but now you're getting a dual H-beam. You're going to get between 15 and 20% better capacity, especially going around the corner.
That's what I need now. Lord knows I need that for all the heavy lifting I do. Well, that was that. Other than that, thank you guys again, man.
Glad we can work on your truck. Absolutely. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
Well, that's that. I don't know what else there. Don't know what else there is to show. All these gadgets and robots and cooling systems and stuff. We're gonna mount this right here. And then that one right behind it, right here. Hulk 2.0, guys, live and in the flesh. Been bragging about it for like 18 months. This is it. It takes, like they said, in 3 weeks it'll be ready to drive home. 3 weeks. It's done. This is the hard part. They got it mounted, the bolts, the plumbing, you seen it rotates, the underlift works, it goes in and out. The outriggers go down, it's completely done. They just got to do the final dressing, put the knobs on it. Those boxes will probably take no more than like an hour or two to mount. So was that your first official solo tour?
I've done a couple. I did a couple on Thursday. I like going with somebody else because we've got so many factoids, little bits of information, you know?
Well, Josh, you did a pretty good job, man. Thank you.
You did too. Thank you. You did a better job than I did.
It's not either of our first rodeos. Oh, look, the paint booth.
Oh no, the big booth is over there.
Oh, big booth is over there. Yeah, sure, why not?
Are you gonna come back and get it yourself?
I think I'm gonna do it myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a crazy spectacle out of it. I'm gonna probably drive it myself, make some stops along the way from different tow companies, live stream it, video it.
Yep.
I need to get to 1 million subscribers, man.
Where are you at now?
240,000 ain't enough.
Oh, let's go 500,000 first, and then to 1 million.
I'm ambitious. And this is how they paint the tow trucks, guys. Check that out.
This is the booth where we can stretch out Big Flipper completely and paint it. All the way up, all the way out. Yeah, outriggers all the way out.
Can you paint an M100 in here?
No,
No, huh?
too big.
Because if that's maxed out like that, the M100 would.
Yep.
That's cool. This is a nice scheme right
There's
here.
an 1150R.
So this would be what Ron Pratt has.
That is correct.
So a lot of people on my channel always ask, does mine roll? No, it does not roll. Because do you know how much extra weight this adds compared to my truck?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. It would push us over legal limit in California.
For sure. That roller's going to add at least 10 to 12,000 pounds more.
10 to 12,000 pounds for this system, but by roller, this will rotate. Rotate, it will travel, slide. What's the travel length?
60 inches, 60 inches.
5 feet. So you get 60 inches of travel. You know, I've never really had a job in my life where I'm like, damn, if only I could roll back 5 feet, I could do this job.
Right.
But I've had a lot of jobs where it would make it easier. Specifically when I have to rotate from side to side.
Right. Yeah, when you bring it back this way.
Well, yeah, exactly. Once I get to the corner and I have to like hold a telehandler or something wrecked, and you got to angle it so you don't hit the corners. Being able to travel on a situation like that, I think would be a lot better.
Yeah.
Or I've done a couple sinkhole jobs where there was a mixer up on a steep incline and we had to be pretty far up ahead of it and kind of like strong arm it. If I could bring it back just a little bit more, it would give me that more peace of mind.
Yep.
So it's cool, but for 12,000 pounds more, man. All the tow officers that have a field day with me, man.
They will be.
Thank you, California.
Oh. When are you headed home?
Today?
Oh, that's right. Your wife and daughter?
Oh, bro, they had a blast. Yesterday we did Lookout Mountain and Ruby Falls.
Right.
Ruby Falls is a literal hour and 20-minute walk in a cave.
Yep. That one I have not done yet. I need to try that.
Dude, it's crazy. Just whatever you do, don't put on 50 pounds. There's certain parts where I'm like, there's so many fat people, like really, really big people.
Yep.
How would they possibly do this? They couldn't. I think they got to tell you that beforehand, which is hilarious, I'm sure, for the tour guides to do. But it is crazy how tight you can get.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. But it was beautiful.
I've heard.
And then you see the waterfall at the end. It's amazing. Now we're in the offices. Hello.
Hey, how are you? Josh?
Oh, my bad. Wrong Josh.
And Josh.
Josh and
Mr.
Josh.
Josh and last name Josh, first name
Acosta.
Acosta.
Pepe's toe Josh.
Ah, okay.
Hence the
Thanks
camera and all the recording stuff.
Yeah, thanks for coming to visit.
Yeah, no problem, man. Just checking out the new 50-ton.
Ah, good. Thank you for the business.
Should make for a cool video seeing the behind the scenes right before the toolboxes get put on as it's raw.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks later when I pick it up, completely done, ready to drive back to LA.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Yep.
All right, let's go see Will in here?
Now this is the behind the scenes behind the scenes. The behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
Gentlemen,
What's happening?
Joshua Costa.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Vinciano. Josh, how you doing?
Good morning, man.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Just got a tour of the new baby, man.
So,
They told me about 3-week completion time before I drive it back. I think I'm going to be driving it back to Los Angeles myself.
really? Nice.
Make a whole spectacle out of it for my channel where I visit other tow companies on the way and I live stream,
Yeah.
you know, driving through all the different states.
Yeah, it's,
The wait is finally over. That was Hulk 2.0. Live and in the flesh. I just came back from Tennessee. It's been already like 6 days. An absolute wonderful trip. By this point, I would have had posted the tow show and the tow museum. And this is the finale of that trip on Monday. So the events were like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then Monday was the factory. Had a beautiful chat with Mr. Will Miller, Josh Lovelace, and others. Can't really go into details. That's why I cut the video short. It's, you know, kind of private stuff. But as you seen right there, 3 weeks until completion. Give or take like a week or so because, you know, you got to order insurance and all that once the truck is there. Give them the VIN number and get a card. So if I get pulled over, I'm not riding dirty. But it's going to be an absolute crazy trip. I plan on mapping out from Chattanooga, Tennessee, all the way to sunny Los Angeles, California. I'm going to see if I can find tow companies along that route. And before you guys ask and post, I checked Ron Pratt. He's a bit too north out of the way, but it is possible. So if you guys made it this far, I would love your guys' suggestions on who is in that path I can visit just to stop by, do some quick interviews. Since I'm taking this podcast stuff seriously, that should be up and running within a week. That's why I'm skipping today's live. Today's Monday, my time. Just way too busy for that. But it would be cool to get, you know, behind the scenes from other tow companies from across the country, literally across the country. And despite what all the local guys around here say about me, I'm a pretty friendly guy. You know, I like putting people on, giving them the spotlight too. So it would be cool to showcase other companies as well. Plus, over here in California, everyone's strictly like pretty much Miller. I know the NRCs are popular in a lot of other states. So it'd be cool to see different equipment too, different fleets. I can't thank Miller enough, by the way, for the hospitality and love. I know my dad's been doing these trips for many, many, many years. He's a huge Miller diehard loyal guy, and it bled onto us. And I mean, our work shows, like I told Ron in my live the other day, you know, we have different filming styles. Actually, it's in the video I just posted. We have different filming styles and, you know, techniques and everything, but what works for him works for him. What works for me works for me. And you can't argue our results. The stuff we do with our 50-ton, with our 75-ton, with the wreckers, I just think, you know, not unparalleled. That's not the right word, but the crazy jobs we do, I mean, we seem to do them with ease because of the equipment we have. And of course, you know, the operator at the controls, but it all plays together. So with that said, I'm super happy about Hulk 2.0. You guys seen it rotate. Everything works absolutely perfect. They just got to do the dressing, put the knobs on, the little switches here and there, the boxes. That takes nothing. Once they do that, it goes to the final testing, quality control. And from there, the ball's in my court. I'm going to get tickets, fly out there. Whew, man, I don't know how I'm going to do the whole, with the tow show video. I spent a lot of time between, because now I'm taking Instagram serious. If you guys, you know, are on Instagram, follow at Pepe's Towing. So between doing that and going live on that, live on YouTube, plus filming content for the actual channel that you guys are watching now, it's a very hard balance. I mean, I'm a one-man guy. I do it all solo. So it's not like I have a whole production team or media company to film and do it all for me. So it might be a little wonky, but I'm getting the hang of it. As of right now, that tow show video is at 62,000 views after just 2 days, which is crazy for a vlog style video. Some of my recovery jobs don't even get that much. So, I mean, the feedback is there. You guys like it. So I will be fine-tuning it, perfecting it, doing more of that, documenting that whole crazy multi-thousand-mile trip. Should be a fun one. And just wait till I have what is in store for Hulk 2.0 in terms of the back. I'm going to make that sleeper just out of this world. Stuff you guys have never seen before in a truck. I've seen lots of truckers. You have your basics like fridge. I mean, yeah, you could do lights. But what I have planned is going to be something different. It's going to be, I've never seen really like an influencer, content creator style sleeper for what I have planned. So I'm very excited to take you guys on that journey with me. So with that said, make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for when I actually do make that trip back and I turn the key and I make that drive myself. Until then, we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.